Ousmane Kromah finished with 31 rushing yards in his collegiate debut. You may be asking yourself, King Cole, 31 rushing yards as a true freshman. That's pretty impressive. Is it really worth its own video? I think it is, because I'm trying to call my shot on the rest of Ousmane Kromah's freshman year, because I think this dude's going to be very productive as a true freshman. And we're going to take a look at 2 clips from the Alabama game, 3 clips from his high school, and just kind of, I'm trying to also make this, when we're going back watching the high school film, how does it translate to an SEC opponent that they're playing, you know? So what it always was with Ousmane Kromah with me, I watched his junior year film on this channel when he's still committed to Georgia, and what it always was with him, the athleticism, we're going to talk about that in a little bit, really the frame and just his contact balance, just the physical type of runner that he is. I've already heard people comparing him to Adrian Peterson. I'm not going to really make a comparison just because I don't like doing that. This dude just runs with so much contact balance. He's just so physical, and it's so effortless. It's just so natural with him. Just look at the way this number 41. This is a grad student, dude. Now this dude's been at Colorado, Charlotte, number 41, if I remember right. He's still been in the weight room. He's still 5 years older than Ousmane Kromah. Kromah's an 18-year-old running back doing this to a grown-ass man, and you see him just keep the legs turning. This is how you rush for 1,000 yards. I love the athleticism. That's going to be a big part of what he does, but I really get excited about these running backs. We saw it in the high school film. I get really excited about these running backs when they run with this kind of contact balance in high school. Now, this is something that you can add at the next level as you get stronger, as you kind of learn to start playing with this lower pad level, but this dude is just built to run through college tackles, you know. Like I said, dude, number 41, it's a grown-ass man. This dude's 23, 4 years old. Bonnie Chroma's only been in college weight room for not even, 9 months. He enrolled 9 months ago, less than that, 8 months. Very impressive stuff on this first clip. You know, that's what it is. We're going to watch the high school film. We're going to see it again and again, and I'm very confident that we're going to see it throughout Florida State's season. This is a guy that deserves volume, you know, as a true freshman, and I think we'll see that throughout the season. Anyway, this second clip, this is more of an athleticism clip to me. I kind of get excited about this stuff. You know, it's kind of hard for me to not get excited. He just looks like he's got, I don't know how to explain it, like springs in his leg. Just the way he moves, the way he glides across the field here, the change of direction. Now, this is one that I think could have just as easily went for a 70-yard touchdown the other way. Deuce Robinson just a little bit. You know, credit to the defensive, to the safety. I don't know if the safety or the cornerback. Deuce Robinson just kind of gets him. If that block happens, we're going to watch the high school film. Ousmane Kromah's got the breakaway speed to take the house the other way. So on the first 2 clips right away, look how he just teleports right here. I don't know exactly where he's being told to hit this, but he's right now in the -A gap, and then in just one fell swoop, he's across the field in the opposite D gap. This just as easily, you know, he finished up with only 31 rushing yards. He just as easily could have finished with 70 more if he would have had just one more block. If we would have got to the second level here, Deuce, I think this could have went for 6 the other way. And just taking a quick look at some of the high school film now. This is him at Lee County, South Georgia's best. We're going to see this kind of stuff translate. With this first clip, the first clip that we watched of Alabama, it's the same thing that happens, dude. The contact balance and then keeping the legs turning. You know, now a lot of people that don't really know what they're talking about, like I hate when I hear people say this, oh yeah, of course he's doing it against high school kids. We just saw him do it against Alabama. This is the stuff that translates. Look at the contact balance, him just keeping the legs turning. It's not even just a strength thing to me, just the way he's built. You know, part of it is a natural gift from God. I'm not trying to discredit, you know, the hard work that he puts in and all that, but this is just something that, you know, he's just been gifted by the higher power, I'll say that. And he does a really good job to turn that into yards in a football field, I'll tell you that. You know, these extra yards, they add up throughout a season. This one doesn't even go for a touchdown here, and he's just keeping the legs turning. Starts at the 20-yard line. This finishes, 6-7 yards downfield. Here it is again. You know, I hear a lot of people talk about with him the bow-leggedness. I don't really know what that means. If you look at his legs, they're almost, see this first clip here, they're almost like outside in. I don't know how to explain it, but he's gonna make a lot of money doing this at the next level. I'll tell you that much right now. NIL wise, NFL draft wise. Now such a King Cole thing to get excited over 31 rushing yards, which all of a sudden Alabama sucks, just because Florida State that beat them now, Alabama's not a good football team anymore. Dude, Chroma, this dude's going to be very good. Very excited about him. You guys let me know what you think. Anything else you want to talk about. Thanks for watching.